So we gotta go to the third challenge, I believe, right? We've only done 2 so far. We did the Hanu Hanu, we did the Peli Peli. Not sure where we're gonna go on this third one. I hope up the mountain. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the Giant's Nest. Oh, okay, we are going up. Like Kryle said, the fact they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokhoi is in the upper reaches of Ruko Pasha, unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs. We'll have to take the long way around through Kauza Mauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Wait, really? Oh. The flight of wee wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel, as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. What's he thinking? Alpaca? Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got to introducing you to Ropely, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumeki Meki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then. Ropely. Dude, I feel like the beach section is over and I should put on my mountain gear. My mountaineering gear at this point. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Ropely. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. It's child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Tu, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit Wachumeki Meki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropely, a humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you two. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Hello? Oh, is this guy with green hair? I've seen that man somewhere before. Oh yeah, he was on the ship. Oh, this was the guy that got fired and then fled the country. I remember. He's looking for a job still. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjeantaine. Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... Alright. See ya. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. He just needs a friend. You were conversing with Master Ropley. But wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. I'm gonna have to do this French accent the whole time, aren't I? Fuck, why did I do this? You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? Oh, I beg of you, do not ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like a friend in need. You are too kind, but so be it. I suppose I could share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ulda. Esteem's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Okay, trauma dump. Alright then, you offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then, you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, Oh. That's exactly how you feel, Wuklemat. Not me. I'm Wuklemat, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? No, not really, man. I'm not gonna lie. You're kind of a big deal. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Wow. what is truly important. I feel like he killed somebody and he's not letting on. Oh, sorry, too. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fonjeantaine is giving himself another chance. I cannot but wonder if Fonjeantaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. What do we think, chat? Employed? Did he gain employment? It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I've found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjeantaine. I am a goldsmith from Ulda in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Ihuykatumu. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider your... Wow! The modern economy. Holy shit, if only it was that easy, huh? Watch you... This is like the boomers to tell you to like... You should like go around when you're like 18. You should go around and like ask for some, you know, just go in and physically ask and, you know, see if anybody's hiring. And then they're like, nah, we're on Indeed.com. Sorry, you gotta apply online. Ihuykatumu is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? We're gonna give you a pension too. Don't worry about it. Yes, yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Okay. I'm curious what our mode of travel will be. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold, sublime touch of a Ihuykatumu artisan. Oh ho, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonjeantaine, and let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'll be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. I wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. That was a pristine French accent. I was just from some weird area in this like mountains of France, like near the Alps. You guys haven't heard of it. Anyway. No, we'll never see that guy again. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. Jet skis? Wait, what the fuck is they? Cool. What is that? Oh, it's a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. Okay. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. Okay. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. True. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Huh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode through these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory, but the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Uh-oh. Kona! Lamity. Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Motherfuckers. Thancred Urianger, what are you doing here? What fucking pieces of shit? That's what they're doing here. Escorting a promise. The same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They, who would be his assistants, must boast both proven survival skills and a mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one more question before you leave. Kona and Wokelmat are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? Ooh. We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Merc, we intend to hold nothing back, and I expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Okay, a little Scion v Scion challenge. I like it. I mean, it's kind of non-serious for us. It feels like a very lighthearted challenge for us, but for them, it's probably a lot more important. We're kind of memeing on them a bit. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. I bet that was Urianger's idea. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. You can't falter for being a good friend, though. Leave the handling of punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Oh, is this going to be the dungeon? Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Let's go, Kryle! And Kryle will stand guard with 2. Is this the first time? I think it's the first time we've ever done battle with Crow. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats in Alpha Node. No. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I will try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid wherever it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Oh, this is the dungeon. This is the dungeon. This is the dungeon. Ready for it. What's it called? What's it called? Uh-oh. Are we trapped? Let the hunt begin. Okay. Ew. So yeah, what's the name again? I didn't expect that. Damn, look at this thing. It has RGB lighting. Is this pod racing? This is pod racing. River pod racing. Should I look at that? Yeah, this is kind of dangerous. Okay. Yeah, they're just chilling up here. What's up, boys? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Bird of Ihuykatumu. Cool. Oh, I can tell the damage is different. This is crazy. I can actually feel it. Okay. It's raining. All it's done is rained on my vacation. That is... Oh, shit! That's but cool, Jaja. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift, courtesy of the blessed siblings. Other wyverns, I see. Thanks for the gift. Ah, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Uh-oh. The red ring of death. See you up river if you make it that far. Oh, oh, he crippled our boat. What a little bitch. Erenville, we're losing speed. I mean, I suppose that's a good thing, considering that's in front of us. Okay, we're gonna get off. We won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. Let's go. See if there's a route overland. We'll try to catch up to you later. Okay, first boss. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. I'm gonna die. Ooh. A Buster or Raid Wide? It's a Raid Wide. Where the fuck is this kid going? Okay. Whoa, he got big. Oh my god. Let's see shit. I'm alive. It's always good to be alive. I feel like that's another raid wide. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, they're odds. I see, I see, I see. Shore shaker. Oh god. Earthquake. Cool. There's lots of like new, like slightly different AoE things. Are not just like orange, the indicators. Okay. Oh god, here we go again. Little Mario Kart action. I feel like we have to do some of those. It's slightly different than what I'm doing, but I don't know. Okay, he's dead. Yay! I can definitely feel the challenge of that. That was the first one. I feel like I'm playing Uncharted right now. Or like FIFA 2004 as well. Like FIFA World Cup. It's nice. I like this song. Ladder attack 7.0. Let's go. Finally. Oh, look who's here. What strange happenstance hath the misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, friends. It seems you'll be taking the... This is so weird. What the fuck, Urianger? Wow. What's on here? Stuff. Forest stuff. Cave stuff. Globs. Like living liquid. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I just noticed that. That's crazy. There's me. What an idiot. So really you should just kill yourself? Is that what we're saying? Look at this guy. Ooh. Drowsy. Isn't that a Pokemon? Poor guy, we're gonna wake him up. This feels bad. Imagine somebody just storms into your house, wakes you up out of your slumber. What are we doing, man? Where does he dance? I feel like... Oh, shit. Alright. Whoa! Dodges down invigorates the root. What the fuck is happening? Oh shit! I've never seen that. Okay. Spit. Oh shit, blobs are back. Blobby boys. Mimiclod, I see, because they mimic. I look so sick. Okay. So here feels safe, right? Yeah. Oh god. And then it's right at the edge, I think. We're chilling. Yay! That was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Dang, the rainbow. It's nearly a double rainbow. It's nearly a triple rainbow. Oh, there's our ship. Hey, guys. Up here. I haven't died yet, though. I have not died. Look at the colors. Everything's so colorful in Dawntrail. Oh, shit. It's Ravana the second. He's going to be the last boss, isn't he? Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. Ew. The eating the worm. Apex predator Apollyon. Ew. It's disgusting. Okay. 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 Here we go. Yeah, big boy. Oh, okay. Do, do, do. I think that's the first time a boss has ever opened up with something not a buster or a raid wide in a long time. Oh, hello. Here comes the raid wide for sure. There we go. He just eat those guys. Feeding the beasts to strengthen his wing beats. Okay, so we watch for his wings. What the fuck? Okay. Seems kind of dramatic for that kind of an attack, but okay. Levin sickle. Like a popsicle, but with Ramu. Oh. Wormy boys. Oh, he's gonna get really strong, huh? His scything forearms. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I've seen this. I've seen this. I've seen this. Oh, fuck me. Okay, it wasn't that bad. God, thank fuck I'm a fizz ranged. Oh! Oh, shit, it hit. There. Fuck! That was... What was I saying? By being a fizz range? I might dodge this round out. God darn it. Let's save. Over here is save. Am I in this? Okay, no. Oh, man, that was actually kind of hard. Okay, first hard mechanic. Here we go again, boys. Let's see if I've learned anything. I don't think that I have. That's actually, like, it's hard because you can't run into it. Like, you can't be near it. So you have to judge where it's going as well. Like here, I have to go into this one, not the one. Kill him! Kill him! Yeah! That was fun. GG's. Rip that disgusting creature. It's a little bit tricky. But that's a fun mechanic. I can see them using that in a lot more of a difficult fashion in harder content for sure. But yeah, that was cool. A cool little like innovation on the old mechanics.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
They got it.
Everyone all right?
He's not only an animal expert, he's a machine expert as well. He can fix engines. Banger. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Ihuykatumu in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. While I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Ooh. Oh, this is the thing. Yeah. This is where I said I wanted to go. The falls are impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Now, please let me off. Please. Everybody get a mop? A mop and a bucket? No more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby. A resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Ihuykatumu? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and groan like a sick kitten. Get it together, Ihuykatumu. What are we doing? At least she's aware. At least she knows it. Can't fault her for that. Ihuykatumu. Oh, she got this. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. I think Kryle relates to her a little bit. Kind of, again, the insecurity. Like, that's a bonding thing there going on. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kryle, Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. I feel like this one's more potent. Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes, chat. You as well? Well, not me, okay? Like, basically everyone, okay? I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. I love how we brought back the head nod. It's been a while, actually. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, take as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. I was waiting for the reveal. I thought it was going to be the Bakul Jaja reveal. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. Campfire moment.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I don't know, I feel like that's something important for her.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar.
Now they're bonding again.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise.
Maybe.
For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything.
Wait, maybe this is the last prep. Maybe he always knew it would be her. And this competition, the feats are the final prep where she does learn about all of this stuff.
I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
I should just repeat the line. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. Smile. But also, it is a good question. Why does she want the throne in that case?
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying.
Pretty literal, I don't know.
My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Ooh, the song. Music's been good so far.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
Okay.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
What does the earring mean?
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Maybe Thancred Urianger. Well, I mean, you gotta give it to them. They're pretty competent. And the other guy's pretty smart. Also, I don't know, guys.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Oh. Aaronville's like edgy boy here. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp. Okay, what are they really here for?
Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Wait, are they right beside us?
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
What the fuck?
Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
You're gonna fucking own your ass, Urianger. Just so you know. It's been a long time coming, buddy.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Baldessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out.
I already know what's gonna happen.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray.
He's gonna do the humble thing. Basically, Bakul Jaja is gonna do some like stupid ass thing, like some cheating way, and he's gonna become like mega strong. And then we're gonna have to like team up to defeat him. But in teaming up, Kona's gonna see Wuklamat's empathy for the people, like her love for the people, and her ability in like ruling ways in like a good way. And then he's gonna let her become the Dawn Servant. I feel like he'll bow out.
Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tulihyolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Unless he dies. Oh, please kill him. That would be some good drama. Not that I hate him or anything, but like that'd be good, man. That would be like as I was saying the other day, like that would be the first death we've had in a while. I'd be like, oh my god, they killed him.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
He said the thing. Thancred's allowed to say it.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
What are you guys thinking?
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
The first promise. Lisan al-Gaib. Well, he's got a little home.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawnservant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Oh shit.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
Financial wealth.
Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
What's the what?
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Than war. Wow. Is he gonna start a war like now? Oh shit. Earlier with Pakul Jaja.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
Plans? Nah.
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawnservant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Mother is an interesting thing. I never really thought about the mother. Have we met the mother yet at all? Or was there something sad about her? At least not Wuklimat's original mother. Like blood mother, but adopted mother?
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
Who's this guy?
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it.
I made it.
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
He's gonna lose his
You
head.
expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings.
Kill issue.
Wait.
Weak.
Don't leave me behind. I'm begging you.
Bro, you're like 10 feet away. Come on. Chill. You're not that tired. I can't. Come on. Don't be too dramatic. But yeah, I feel like there's more to the family aspect of this. Like, we've had mentions of the mother. It feels like there's a lot of hidden stuff with regards to that. I feel like the adoption part is a vehicle for some story. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but it feels like it's going to end up being some story part to this. And also Erinville. I get the feeling from him, from what he said about his thing for finding the Golden City. Him moving away to go and become a gleaner is an important thing as well. Being able to say these things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better for myself and for my people. Wow. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favoured hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travellers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoral Jah and the Lance Guard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. She's confident. And off she goes again. For now, I will head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Yeah, she gained her confidence again. I guess she doesn't really have any insecurities with regards to combat. This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuliolal saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different though. This shire appears custom built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. There's one thing in common though. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the Third Promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Red Rock is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Red Rock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught up in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths, contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wachumeki Meki. A dissatisfied customer, damn. Hello, hello. What was that about? You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we're failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. Let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village. And if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join. Okay. don't tell me twice. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. I'm on vacation, guys. What who means to say is we'll all help. No. That's not what I mean to say, actually. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. No. We could. Yeah. I was hoping you'd feel that way. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll take every help hand we can get. Ready Rock truth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Ragnarok. Okay, work time. You other four follow Ready Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. I really appreciate you pitching in. The illusion of choice. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now, let's find this Ragnarok fellow and see what we can do for him. Mentor now? Just give me the crown then. Oh, he's so tired. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him. But that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some... Find some stuff. What are we looking for? Inspect the work pod and deduce what Kahi might need to improve his working conditions. Gold, that'll do it. Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. Oh. Worn goldsmithing tools. Those tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Food. Ooh, look at that. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot, or it loses its savor. I guess himself? He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Ragnarok. You made your observations? What did you guess think? First off, I noted Kahi hasn't touched his food. And an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes, if it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. Ragnarok would never have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all. But I don't think that was... Wait, she's a cook now? I don't think that was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. Hetsaro, homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order? Ragnarok was too preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help hand's responsibility. And we all have work to do. We can be back here when our tasks are done. The shoals of no return are past the crags. Through a tunnel southeast of here, you should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Oh, look who it is. You're too, aren't you? What brings you out here? The issue with caring for the Potsworn. When they approached me with that same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlian instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Okay, nerd. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. Settlements in Cosmauca, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not fought and found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital, when I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology. Thancred doesn't like it. I love this. My apologies. I have much to consider. If you will excuse us. You like your guy? You like your candidate, Thancred? What are you feeling, huh? We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, too. Yes, thank you for seek finding a drafty shard. Rakarok will add it to the new set of tools he brought, and I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast for the most discerning Hetsaro, and it's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahe thinks of our efforts. He's dead. Kahe is dead. We were too late. Nope. I'm ready to get back to work. I was wondering what the occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I'm grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate it with a piece of worthy potsworn. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Volok Shunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Forgive my interruption. Lamity, I'm told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlian goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. I was raised among Hetsaro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hetsaro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. That's where he came from, right? Hetsaro? Or he's a Hetsaro? At least it stopped raining. It's crazy how we have like 3/4 of all of the scions here. Again. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the potsworn to stay. How did you fare? So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for silk crossings and the new potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoral Jah. He's cleared many piles of rockfalls if they were pebblestones. The resilient son for Dawn Servant. Zoral Jah was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, 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 we meet again. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us just did all the work. Laymates, your attention, please. As Red Rock has explained, many of our potsworn left us following the swarm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So Red Rock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Red Rock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zor Al-Jah's disqualification. Right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get back there are not important. We're the only people that actually are embracing this competition. That's why we're gonna win. Then Red Rock declares a feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. You hear that backhole? There goes his strategy. The electors had nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival, which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. That nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wiklamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tuliolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. She's learning, at least. I suppose we could try asking around Wakchumeki. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolal it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really sick on... Okay. Thanks. We did not know that. Wiklamat, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. Oh, Sokanisms are back. I love it. It will? Are you sure? I'm positive. Mostly. Trial. You should have been more confident in that. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wakchumeki? You've not chipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might... Oh, oui. I kind of knew it. As soon as I said we're never going to see him again, I knew we were going to see him again. There has to be a reason for that setup. Filching my artisans for the Moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? I knew we met a goldsmith. I was like, who was a goldsmith that we met earlier? What of the Elizid man who just started working here? You mean Fonjeantaine? He did just say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fonjeantaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Zhbalivte. And maybe we should go and talk to him, just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. Oh, yeah. Hard day's work. The last time we talked in this beach, you were in a miserable state. Ah ha 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 ha. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul. Until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you've been settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the rite of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. Oh shit. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachumeki, now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Sir Promise. Oh? The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say, I am now an official subject of Tuliolal. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was Mon Pere's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when the Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant. The man I loved and admired. I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I am indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliolian that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Nice. Fonjeantaine, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Well, that resolved itself. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fonjeantaine has agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? While it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, to have one of our own handpicked to serve the third promise is a great honor for Wachumeki. They should make a sign. Be good business. I appreciate your understanding. Of course. If you happen to know any other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself, if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the Moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at Wachumeki. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. What became of Fonjeantaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fonjeantaine's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. Yay!